So what is the meaning of this constant and tables, constant, integrity constant and tables? Now listen to me. If I am entering a section, okay, let's suppose character, only one character, then why to make your column in such a way that every time you have to go and edit it? Somebody have entered instead of a, somebody have entered instead of section a cat, cat, that is an error. Then again you have to go to the column and again you have to edit that cat to section a. Somebody inserted instead of section is, sorry, character number, is it? So why can't you restrict that column so that user can enter only character and only one character at a time? You understood the meaning? So this type of this is an example of constant. A constant, what the Hindi meaning, or how I can understand, you can make it by force. By force what we have to enter, that same thing will user is going to enter in that column. Okay, so guys, here you see this table, I had written here integrity constant and tables. So this constants, you can think that this is of two type, conceptually and practically both. One constant is for table, okay, and second constant is for what? Columns. You are creating table, so what are the constant of the table? Okay, then in that table you are having columns, so what are the constant of the columns? So that you have to learn in this one. So I am going to let you know one by one whatever how it is coming here. See it nicely. Okay, now let me go ahead little bit. First column, not null. By default every column carries null statement, is it? Yeah, I think yesterday I had shown you this null one. It can have null. So now yesterday also I had given a definition of null value. So now anybody can explain me what is null in database programming? Yesterday I had given three examples, I think so. One is this one, okay, without a space, and one is, what is one more I had shown to you?
So this one
Space, and third one I had shown you null. Okay, so what is null? Give me a practical meaning, a database approach.
Null is a data which is basically no value and it cannot be compared
Null,
or
null is a data. Null is a
cannot
data.
be operated.
Null is a data. If I if I
Null is
if I write x equal to
no
5, then you can say the 5 is a data. Is it? That is okay. That can be understood. But what is null? Null is a data. Null is a status of a variable. Is it okay? Eh? It's not a data. Now you say.
yes sir.
It's the status of a variable, characteristics of a variable. Is it? It's a present status in the table. Okay, field. Is it? Now you say accordingly. Now you add.
So null is the status of a variable. The variable having null value means the variable is having no value and no operation can be operated on the variable.
Yeah, till now that variable or that field is not having any values. Okay, that is null. Okay, you can't treat null as in operator also. Yesterday I had shown you. You have to print, or you have to go to the null one. So you are writing where section equal to null. So it is not taking. You can't operate it out. But you can
So,
go.
yes sir. So,
You can go through by
no.
is clause. Okay. Now here you see, if you have to put every column, that every column should have some sort of value, it should not have null value, then what you need to know, you have to give not null. In all the value you have to give not null. And suppose here you see address KR25 and null is not given here, so this can go blank. Are you getting me? Okay, so this I am going to make you just practical. Just now I am going to show it to you how to make null value and how to enter data in null value. Okay, and if suppose this one column is having null character, then how to enter that null character? Okay, now next one is the default constant. What is the meaning of default? See, I told just now, by default your column, your MySQL is that commit is auto committed by default. By default means what? If data is not entered by user or data is not available, the table constant here, the column constant of the table here will automatically enter the data, automatically feed the data. Right? You see example here downside. See here, city is of varchar. Okay, see your new thing varchar here. So I'll let you know what is varchar. Suppose you don't know anything. Okay, which type of data type that field will be there. Then what you need to do? Nothing doing. Simply varchar and number of characters. It is going to have. You understood? If specifically it is being given here that this last names, that this person ID should be of which type, or city of which type, or first name of which type, then well and good. See, it is given here, integer, like that. Okay, so here you see, in this case here, if you are not knowing the data type of each column or field, it's better to write varchar. Whatever data you are going to type, that is going to have. Now see here, default. So here you see city is of type varchar, or you can write character 10, and default is a constant here. This default constant is going to have a Delhi. So meaning here is that if you are not going to have any city, what city is going to come? Delhi is going to come.
Delhi.
Got clear? So this two constant is clear. So I'm going to make these two constant available, and then I'm going to show it to you so that you can understand. You see here, this font is visible to everybody.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm writing use school 1. Okay, so I do have a, now in that school 1 I need to create a table, is it? So I'm writing here create table, very small. I'm going to create table, let's suppose demo 1. Okay, let's have a 2 column only. In the first column we are going to what the constant we have learned? 2 constant, that is one is null and one is default. So I am going to write here, let's suppose name. Okay, name is of type, I am writing care. I am writing here 25 characters. Okay, and I am going to write here a constant, and that constant is what? Not null. I can leave also. If I'm going to leave, I'm going to put a comma like this here, comma, and I'll go ahead in the next step. What is that? This care should be, this name can have a null value, is it? But if I'm going to write here not null, then you have to enter the data in that. Your table integrity is not going to accept this value, this name, without any data. Okay, now next one, I could write here city. I am writing here care. I am writing care here, care I am writing 30 here. Okay, and I am going to write here default. Okay, and in that default I am going to enter here Bokaro. So if I am not going to enter any data, then Bokaro is going to come. But now you see I had typed here, this default is in capital case. Then again you see this varchar in the capital case, not null in the capital case. Okay, so create table person, this is also in the capital case here. Okay, so it's good to have it's good to have to write these all things in capital case. But this MySQL is sorry, this MySQL is approx close to that artificial intelligence, so it can go with that also, but have a practice to write in capital case. Okay, so I am going to press enter key. I am going to press have this one, and I am going to close it. So just now I had created a table. The table is having two value, describe demo 1. See here now. Name, see null value, is that going to accept null value? No. See, it is no written here. Now second one, you see city. City is going to accept null value. Yes.
Yes.
Null value, yes, understand. But if you want to give a value, then that value, default value will be, what is that? Bokaro, is it? Now how to enter these all data different type, I'm going to let you know. See it nicely, these all entries. Insert into demo1. Okay, values. Now what values I'm going to enter for the name first? Okay, so name is it should be having some sort of value, so I'm going to write here name, let's suppose Aman, is it? Now next one, I am going to write here, in the first case I am going to write a city, let's suppose Delhi, is it? Okay, done. This is a very normal entry, understand, that you are knowing. Now I want to use the default character. Default means what? I want to insert uh, the default value Bokaro. I am not going to insert any address there, but by default Bokaro is going to come. So I am going to write here, instead of this Delhi, I am going to write the table, this column constant there. What is the column constant there? Default. Okay, so see that default is going in that. So if I am to write here, select asterisk from demo
Sir,
1.
spelling of select.
Select asterisk from demo1. Okay, just check it out. Is that Bokaro coming by default in Aman? Okay, Aman I had not changed, so that same, no problem is there. Two time I enter with same name, here also Aman, here also Aman, so no problem is there. But then second one, you see I had insert default, so here you see by default Bokaro is coming. Is that things cleared to all?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, in that default Bokaro, the address Bokaro is going to come. So how it is a null data type?
I told that this Bokaro is a null data type. This null is a part of this name.
No, sir, in city.
Huh? In city,
Sir,
in city, it can be a null value. Instead of this Bokaro, you can insert null value. What is instead of the default? How to insert null data?
Sir, but if we are not
See,
going to insert any data, then also it is going to come Bokaro. So how it is null?
if see, I had not inserted any data here null. Is it? I had inserted null value here. So you see Bokaro is coming or not? You just check. See, Bokaro is coming or null is coming.
Null.
So what I'm telling, you're not understanding. Make coordination. What I'm telling.
Yes, sir.
Is this clear to everybody here?
Yes, sir.
I'm telling everybody,
Yes,
read
sir.
books. Be fit. What is null data type? What is default data type? What I'm telling to you, that if city is not there and you are not entering any city, then with the default constant you can insert the default entered city in this table. But null, I told you, null is again different category. Null is have a significance here. Null means you will not enter the default city, but null means what? Later on somebody is going to come and say that my city values are coming here now. Now insert the data. So you can make it out. Okay, come back next year. Now next one, again one more thing I'm going to teach it to you. Then and just now came in my mind, and that is not coming under I think in book, or in this one also I had not written here. Here you see. Third one, unique constant. You want that every values you see that every value should be unique in that. What to do? Every value should be unique in the table. Then definitely you go for primary key or not? Primary key constant. I taught primary key. Or do you have a concept of primary key? I remember I am
Yes, sir.
I discussed primary key means what?
Yes, sir.
It's a column. It's a column of a table. Okay, and that column of a table is having unique values for each tuple. Then only it is qualifying for primary key status by default. Understand? Primary key you are going to write. Then each value should be unique. Each value should be unique. Okay. Now after that again, if primary you don't want that column will be primary key, but still there be some another column. See, I am going to let me draw here. See this table. Okay, now this one is primary key. You define primary key means what? Then all the tuples should have unique value. Okay, now you want that that was this B, this column also should have unique values for each primary key. Then what you are supposed to do, this also you are going to have a primary key, you are going to write. Can I write in two field primary key?
No, sir.
It is not your table integrity. Your integrity is now in danger. Understand? If you are going to write two times primary key, there should be only one primary key in a table. For that type of solutions, you are having unique. Unique means your every entry should be unique. Okay. Number third one, primary key constant. You are knowing primary key. If primary key is there, then that should not carry any null value, and that each value should be unique. You see, primary key. Okay, two word. Then this automatically this one will be having all unique values. Okay, purposely you need not to write this one unique every time. Okay, so this is two. Number third one is the foreign key. Foreign key topic, I want that I should explain this one when every concept is clear to you. Okay, so simply here you simply think that we have to create here one column in such a way that, okay, this is acting as a primary key in another table. So this will be a little bit difficult for you right now here, foreign key. So definitely I am going to take a topic primary key, whole topic, whole lecture I am going to give for this one. So you will recall me. Okay, when you are going to do all Python programming and all, after that you recall me, I will teach you this foreign key. So after the foreign key, we are going to connect three tables simultaneously. Till if I am going to teach you now here, then you people will be confused. Okay. Now next one you see, check constant. Okay. Now you want that here you see that suppose age, you are entering age. Okay, age is of type integer, and I am writing here integer 2, and I want to put a constant here that age entered should be greater than 18. What I will do? Is it interesting here? I want that age entered should be always greater than 18, so that should be a constant. Got? So that constant we are going to put through this check statement. Check. Okay, this check, and this check is given by constant keyword. Here you see constant. So constant, this constant will come here. Okay, then constant name, one name you have to supply in your table. There should be a constant name if you are going to apply a constant name. Then check keyword, and then your rules, what rules you are going to follow. I'm going to just show it to you now, right? Okay, so let have a practical for this three. I'm going to show you check clause, then primary key, then we are going to have here what is that, unique value, and one more thing is that just now I missed out to make this one here, that is have you seen in MS Access one number is there, that is auto increment number.
Yes, sir.
After 1 2 3 4 automatically this will come, is it or not, huh? So that I'm going to let you know here, is it? See here, again I'm to create a table, create table, is it demo 2. Okay, now you see, you tell me what things I, this 3 4 clause I told you. Now you suggest me what I'm going to write. I want to make, let's suppose, primary key. So before primary key, I just want to show you that auto increment, is it? So I'm going to write here, let's suppose roll number. Okay, it is of type, what is that? Integer. I am writing integer 2. Got it? Now guys, roll number. You know roll number always starts with 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now roll number, can we make this roll number auto increment? By default, this will be increased by 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. Then there will be a constant here. That constant is auto underscore increment. Auto increment. Understand? I missed out to write in this one. It came suddenly in my. So this auto increment is going to make what? This roll number to increase automatically one by one. Okay, so I'm going to put a comma here. Then I'm going to press enter key. I am writing name. Okay, name is of type what? Care. I am writing here care and I am making here 20. Okay, that's all. I am not going to do anything for this table. After that, I am going to teach you those primary keys and all. I am going to press enter key. I am going to put close, and here you see what is coming here. See, spelling and all things you see. Okay. This auto increment, I told you now that uh, read the error here. What error it is telling? In this one, you see, it is asking here that it should be defined as a key, some sort of key, primary key. Understand? So no problem is there. I'm going to create that primary key. See, create table demo, and I am going to write now. I am going to write create here roll number integer. I am writing here 2 integer. Okay, primary key.
Primary
Ah,
key.
Primary.
yeah, I saw oldest problem. Primary key. Okay, then now I can put this auto increment. Okay, that is the error here coming, that it should be defined as a key. Now I am writing here, if I am not going to give this auto increment, then I have to manually enter the data 1, 2, 3, 4. But if I'll make that MySQL is going to feed this data automatically, then I will write here auto increment, is it? Then I am going to have a name. Okay, name should be of care, and let's suppose I am writing here 30, is it? Now I am going back and have a close. You see, now it's okay, perfect. Got it? So this type, this is running in previous version of Oracle and all other SQL queries, but here you see it has to be defined with primary key. So now guys, here you see roll number, already you prepare primary key. Okay, and this primary key you are asking MySQL to enter the data automatically for you. I am going to show it to you. So now you see how to enter the data for this table. Insert into, what is that? Demo 2. Okay, now in demo 2, what to enter? Now you tell me, you have to enter roll number or you have to enter name?
Name.
Auto increment you have given, so this is the part of MySQL. So demo 2, in demo 2, what you want to insert? You want to insert name. So column name I am writing, values. Okay, then I am simply putting the value of the name here. Name is, let's suppose, Amit. Done. This is the way to insert. I am not inserting roll number. Okay, but I can print it out. See, select asterisk from demo 2. Check it out, roll number 1 is coming.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now one more I'm going to write here. You see demo 2 name, I am writing Amit Mohan, is that? See, so what you know, this should be roll number 2. So I am just going to print out, see here, roll number 2 automatically coming. So this has solved. Okay, Python. Now you think that very close to fifth generation. So if you are going to write auto commit, MySQL automatically insert the data, and every data will be increased by 1, starting from 1 till your limit is not going to reach. If I had given here integer 2, so till 99 it's okay. 100 it is going to generate issue. Understand? Okay. Now let's have something more. Okay. Now I am going to insert here. Now I am going to create table demo 3. Okay, now I want to make you check uh, what things we have learned here. Unique value, unique value, and then what is pending, check is pending here. Okay, so here you see I am going to show it to you. For unique value, what I am going to take, or you guys can suggest me, dull class. Tell me something unique.
Roll number.
Roll number. Okay, let's suppose I am writing here roll number. Okay, then it is of type integer. I am writing 2. Another way of writing, I am writing here unique. Okay, now next one I am going to write, in this one I am going to check. Suppose I am going to write here age. I am writing here integer age. I am writing here 2. Done. Now you see I am not going to put comma. Why? Because I want to put here one constant, and that constant will be what I have to restrict the data entry for this age. Okay, so I am not going to put a comma. I am going to put here on enter key, and I am going to write here constant. Okay, constant. I am going to put a table constant here, and the table constant is going to work for this age constant, and I am going to write any name of that constant. Suppose I am going to write here a name. I am going to write here let's suppose I'm to write here C age, check age. Okay, now I'm writing here check. What to check now? Tell me what is there in running in the mind, that age should be greater than 18. So what I'm to write here, age should be greater than 18. This is the constant. Okay, now after that constant, what to do? I am going to put here close. I think here comma should be there according to me. So this change will not be this. This is going to issue error. Create table demo 3, comma will be there. Understand? Second, roll number, unique, age. I am putting comma here. Okay, then again I am going down here. Then I am going to put here, I have to write constant. I am writing here C age. Okay, then check. What to check here, age should be greater than 18. That I am going down here. I am going to close this, and I am going to make it out here.
So what is C age?
It's a name, any name, constant name you have to put. Okay, you have to put any constant name. So after check, I think because this is a condition, so condition, let me give the condition in a bracket here. See how to understand this one here. I'm going to make you to understand what is this. See, we are writing age here, na? Age. So we want that while entering the data for this age, what age? Okay, when you are going to insert the age, all the age should be greater than 18. This I want to prepare, a rule I want to prepare for my table. Okay, so here till here it's okay, your table creation structure is okay, but now forcefully I am going to put a constant, and that constant name is what, C age. It can be anything. Okay, and check is means a keyword here, and this is the rule you are going to define. This is the rule. Okay, so I'm going to define the rule once again. Once again, I'm going to write, and now I'm going to put these all things in bracket. Let me see. See, create table demo 3. Is it? I am going to make this roll number unique, then age, then constant. I can write any name here. C is instead of that. Check. Now I want that let me put this one, age should be greater than 18. Okay, and then I am going down back here, then I am putting drop. Okay, okay, done. So sometime I am telling you now that this one conditions and multiple conditions, it's good to have a bracket. Okay, single condition, just put in bracket here. Here you see like this one condition. If more than one conditions are there, then you just put one bracket, then and, or, and not operator, suppose, and then again put in bracket, and hold together you close as a single condition here, like that you can go. Okay, so here you see, now this query, what that query is going to do, we have to insert all the age value that should be greater than 18. Now we can have a insert into what is the table name here, demo 3. Okay, then values. So one I'm writing success, then I'll do purposely, I'll do some error, is it? So one is roll number is, let's suppose I'm writing here 11. Okay, and age I am writing here 20. So this will go very easily, is it? Now I am going to do some mistakes here. Now roll number, you see roll number is unique, so I am writing 11, done. And then this age I am writing here, let's suppose 24. Okay, so just check it out. You got error? Anybody read what that error is coming?
Duplicate entry.
Is that unique character?
No,
Yes.
sir.
No.
No, sir. मतलब, sir, it is not a unique character, so error is occurring.
Is that unique character of roll number or not? This unique constant,
Yes, sir.
it is restricting your data into UC. It is not making this insert into as a success, because constant you have put an unique. Okay, now next one you see. Now what I'm going to do, uh, see that last one is visible now, last line to your system. Okay, I'm making it up. Okay, done. So now you see I'm going to make a mistake once again. Now I'm going to make this entry as a 12, and I'm to write here age less than 18. Less than 18 means I'm writing here 14 year of age, is it? And then I'm going to make an enter key. Check is not working or what? Select as state from demo 3. See this line you see, check age should be greater than written here that it should be 18, but 14 I inserted, it has taken. One more, let me enter 12 and 14 once again. So unique value is coming, but check constant. It should work. Let me describe demo 3. So this check clause, I think it has not been taken by it is taken, but it is not coming under here. You see describe demo in that you see it should come here in extra check age should be greater than 18, so this is not coming here. What can be the possible error here? Say.
Sir, maybe because you have not, matlab, you have given space between check and age greater than 18, but in that PDF there is no space.
Where is that age greater than? Here.
The check clause.
Here, this one.
Yes, sir, there is space maybe because
No,
of
no,
that.
no. This space check is a keyword. Understand? This is a keyword, and this is your condition. Okay, this is your age. You can write any type of code. Your programming you can write here. Understand? Multiple conditions you can write here. You are free to choose. So if this constant will be taken as a C age now, then here you see in this extra this is going to come. That constant is C age. Here age greater than 18. So it is not coming here, right? Anyhow, okay. Okay, we'll carry from this one. Your time is up or what?
Yes, sir.